welcome back to Rupy's Break from Reality. Long time no see. How have you been? Do you know, it's my fault. It's my fault. I'm so behind on videos and whatnot. I think the last video that you guys will have seen will be LA and the PCH, the Pacific Coast Highway, and that was almost, golly, 10 days, maybe even 2 weeks ago. Whereas at the moment, I'm in, I'm back in Canada. Actually, back in Canada. I'm in Canada. You've not seen any of the Canada stuff yet, but you will. So I'm about an hour or so outside of Vancouver, having returned from Red Deer via Calgary. There wasn't an awful lot to see in Calgary. I'm sorry if you're from Calgary and are very proud of your city, and I can understand why you might be very proud of your city. But as a tourist, it's a shame. I'm really looking forward to going to Calgary and Vancouver. And frankly, the less said about Vancouver, the better. Do you know, if your idea of fun is to wander outside of your hotel or down most streets and just see a load of junkies shooting up or cooking up or imbibing drugs in another way, then you'll be in your element. For me, I found it all a bit seedy and uncomfortable. Anyway, where I'm going now is yet another film location. So you might have just seen the sign pop by to say that I'm about X kilometres, I think 50 odd kilometres away, and it's as I said, another movie location. Which movie? Well, not James Bond this time, although it is another alpha action man, but an American one, and I'll leave you with that for now. But the film, or the first in the series of films, was shot in the town that I'm heading to. It's such a random reason to go, and let me tell you, it's taken me some planning to get from A to that particular B. But I hope it's good fun. Anyway, I better concentrate on driving because, you know, as per before, I'm on the wrong side of the road, I'm in the wrong side of the car. A very comfortable car, but not a convertible Mustang this time. But I'll show you that later. Right, that's all for now. Toodles! And welcome back to Rupy's Break from Reality, where I'm in Hope, British Columbia. Why am I in Hope, British Columbia? Well, let me give you a couple of clues. There's a couple of wood carvings that might help. That's supposed to be Brian Dennehy as a policeman. There he is again. Is it getting clearer? The next one is a dead giveaway. But there are people taking pictures of it, so you get to listen to me. Just behind me is the town where the film was shot and set, although it's not in Canada in the film, it's Washington State. They're almost done. Tourists, I tell you. Here we go. Right, so this was the hero of the film, not those two behind me. Rambo. Yeah, that's right. This is the town where First Blood was shot. I know, it's very cool, isn't it? And they've commemorated it with a little statue of Sylvester Stallone and some people wandering by trying to take pictures, so I better get out of the way. Now this is the Coquihalla Bridge. Now, in the film First Blood, it was Unfortunately, it was a slightly more impressive looking bridge. It was a wooden structure with struts and all sorts, but it was replaced about 12 years ago with this, which I'm sure is much safer, but it doesn't look anywhere near as grand. But I'll include a picture of what it actually looked like at the film. But this was the bridge where Rambo was driven across to keep going outside of Hope, and then he stopped, turned around. The cop, played by Brian Dennehy, sees him in the rear view mirror, waits for him, and then arrests him, and then takes him into town, which we've just seen. And well, that's pretty much where all the madness starts from. But this is the bridge, and that river just down there, a little bit further on, is where the guy falls out of the helicopter, and Rambo stands up and says, "I didn't do nothing, I didn't do anything." I like Hope. It's so pretty. I mean, look at it. It's just stunning. And it's a shame that we've got all of the accoutrements of the modern world, like telegraph lines and electricity lines and, well, cars. But it's just beautiful around here. Oh, that was a police officer. Maybe I should see if I can get arrested. Or maybe not. Okay. So, welcome back to Rupy's Break from Reality. I'm still in Hope. I'm in the visitor centre, and it's full of Rambo memorabilia because this is where it was shot, including very, very amusingly, the gun that was used in this poster.
There's the poster. That's the official poster for the movie. Okay, and we were told that the actual rifle that he held for this painting, for that illustration, is right here. So this is located at the visitor center in Hope. And for all you big hardcore Rambo First Blood fan, when you come to the town where it all began, absolutely, you'll have an opportunity to hold the gun, get some pictures taken, buy some souvenirs, of course. And your homework before you get to Hope is to make sure you watch First Blood. We'll give you a map of all the filming locations, and you're gonna love every single moment of it for sure.
How awesome is that? As if you needed any excuse to come to Hope in British Columbia, you now have another reason. That's just amazing. And this is where Rambo first gets picked up by Sheriff Teasel. And you can just see the Chevron garage in the background there. And these are the railway tracks that he jumps over on his motorbike. This is on 3rd Avenue. It's very cool. And this is the iconic H tree on Hudson Bay Street that he rides his motorbike along, being chased by the entire police force of Hope, British Columbia. The building behind me here used to be, well, in the film, the sheriff's office, where he escaped from, having been tortured first. And this is 10800 3rd Avenue, where Rambo was wandering around towards the climax of the film, blowing anything up that he could and shooting anything up that he could. And if you don't believe me, look, there's a sign. How cool is that? I know. Here we go. And this is Wallace Street. Along here, Rambo rode his motorbike on the sidewalk. How rude. Granted, he was being chased by the police who tortured him, so it's sort of understandable, but nonetheless. And here, at the intersection of 3rd Avenue and Commission Street, they built a shop, a gun shop, the Outpost gun shop, specifically to be destroyed. I suspect it might have been replaced by this building, which looks like it might have been destroyed as well. Now, there is a shot of Rambo in the film at this corner, holding his rifle in front of fields, which is, as far as I can work out, just an ordinary store, outdoor store, that kind of thing. I've not been in it yet. I probably will. Now around here is where they built the petrol station for the climactic explosion scene. As you can see, it doesn't exist. It was only built specifically for the scene to be blown up. Quite an expensive way to proceed. And a little bit up that road is where we first see Rambo walking into Hope. Isn't it a glorious background? I've really enjoyed Hope, and I hope you've enjoyed the little walking tour of Rambo sites. It's time for me to get back in the car and head back that way. Whoops, no, that way. Oh, good lord, that way. To give the car back and head to the next destination. Where could that be? Well, you'll just have to watch and see.